Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Boy, January, February went fast. Happy March. And I am not going to go over all the special offers for March tonight because they went over them in great detail on Cecilia's call last night. And they're in that s'more that I posted on the first day of the month. So I'm going to trust that you all read every word of that. If you didn't, please read it. And if you don't want to read, you can listen to Cecilia's call because they went over them top to bottom. So just be sure you read that and know everything that you have to offer to your new preferred clients and consultants all of March. So I'm going to start off tonight going a little deeper into the power of district manager. Since it is normally 6,000 over 1 month or 2 months to reach district, then think of it like this, that Arbonne just placed a 2,500 QV order with you. It's the equivalent of that because on the other months, if you did 3,500 in 1 month, we would say, great, that is so great. You just need 2,500 in the next month to promote. But this time, there's no, you need 2,500 in the next month. Arbonne gave it to you. You'll be a district manager. So for those of you at the consultant level tonight, please believe that you can do this. Make it your goal and tell your RVP tonight if you are going for this. And then Cecilia's call last night, when you see where I posted the recording, I even told you where exactly you could go to start right with Cecilia's call. And it was an excellent training on really starting with if you are brand new, how do you make a call, send a message to ask someone to take a look at the business, step by step, what to say, what not to say. It is so good. Those who have already listened, I've heard some great comments from those of you who listened to the recording today. So I'm going to go in a different direction since you can hear all of that straight from Cecilia. And I'm going to go into one of my fortes, and that's breaking down the big numbers. So I'm going to break that 3,500 into 4 weeks. 3,500 divided by 4 is 875. And doesn't that sound better to think about 875 than to think about 3,500? So decide that you will close each week with at least 875. And this is not just for those of you who are wanting to promote to district. This is a great practice for all of us. So this is for everyone, for myself too. Close each week with 875. Treat every Saturday like it's a closing day, or make it be Friday if you don't even want to think about this on the weekend. And plan enough activity in each week so that you have at least the 875 in each of the little mini closing weeks. So that could be 3 sets of the 30 days. It could be 3 sets of the 5-step derm results. It could be 3 sets of the daily essential bundles. I love that set. The green synergy, the fizz, the essential meal protein, and this month it comes with that great Arbonne logo glass. So 3 of any of those in a week would be that 875. And that could realistically come from just one group event each week, virtual or in person, or 3 one-on-one appointments. You can use your 90 days journal, or, well, as I drop them, or the daily method for success pages to hold yourself accountable daily and stay on track to close each week with 875. I'm going to say a little bit more about both of these in just a minute, both of these tracking systems. So while, of course, you can catch up if you get behind, you will have even more fun if you stay on track, and even more fun if you find at least one new person to do this with you. Your paycheck, if all 3,500 QV came from personally enrolled preferred clients, would be around 500, and you would promote to district on April 1st and get a pay raise. But that 3,500 does not all have to come from your personally enrolled preferred clients. It can come from your consultants and their preferred clients. So just a training couple of sentences for those who are new, that's your success line QV. When you look in your group volume and you see those 2 columns, there's just 2 numbers you need to see to know that you have just promoted to district. The number on the right, total success line QV, needs to be 3,500, and the left column, CQV, your client's orders, needs to be at least 1,000. Those are the only 2 numbers that you need to see. So let's say that you are here on March 5th with 0 QV for March. No problem. First, set good, great, and awesome goals for the month. Include more than QV in these goals. Include how many events you'll have, how many people you'll meet to share the business with, or get on a Zoom call, how many samples you'll give out. And on the QV goal, aim way higher than 3,500 for that awesome goal. What if you believed there were two others out there who could promote to district with you by each of the three of you all having 3,500? Not only would you promote to district, but you would be in qualification for area manager with 10,500. That is doable for every single person. But if you're saying, oh, I have never gotten to district, how can I help someone get to district when I haven't done it? You can't technically help them get to district. Your area or regional vice president is the one who will help. Your job is simply to find those new people who have a sleeping giant waking up inside when they find out about this, and then get your upline involved in helping them start strong. In the same breath as this little math lesson on breaking it down, I want to give a mindset lesson, because if you miss the mindset piece, I have a feeling that math lesson of closing each week with 875 is not going to be received at all, or at least not received with belief in yourself that you can reach district, or that you can help others reach district as you grow to area. So the mindset piece, I was reaching for my book, The 7 Decisions, and remembered that I loaned it to Natalie, my daughter, who is in New York. And so I don't have it to read what I would have read tonight. I know it's from the page, The Responsible Decision. So I am just going to read what I've written from that as though I could remember it, which is dangerous, but it is along these lines. If he were to rewrite it in kind of in terms of like he was talking right to you all with examples of us and Arvon, then it might have sounded something like this. If you believe that you are where you are because of some outside circumstance, because of distractions, because life is crazy, because it's busy, because you have young children, or because you don't have young children in school and activities to help you meet all those other moms, if you have a demanding full-time job, if it's because of a husband's attitude or a friend or relative's disapproval of this business, or of the weather or the season of the year, then wow, you really have no hope, because you're powerless. It's all these things out there that have all the power. But if you accept full responsibility for everything in your life, really own it, begin to change your thinking, then possibility is everywhere. There is hope, because you have the power inside you to create change and choice. I find that very freeing and empowering. And those of you who have the 7 Decisions book, go back and read the Responsible Decision, and hopefully it sounds very similar to that. That was put together from notes that I had taken, what I remember, and trying to make it applicable to us. So I will tell you, do whatever it takes in the form of reflecting, journaling, soul searching, to get to that point where you accept that level of responsibility. And then know that not only can you help enough people each week with our products to have that 875, but you can share the message that this opportunity exists, and wake up other sleeping giants and bring 2 or 3 new hope dealers in, and let your upline train them right alongside you. If you believe your doubts and say you can't find new people, think of it as this, that you're closing the door to those whose lives could have been changed had you taken courage and asked. And when I write these things out, I write this to me as much as I write it to each of you. So if you can go with me here, be a brand new consultant right now, regardless of how long you've been a district or above. And of course, if you're at the consultant level, this is for you. What if you set your awesome goal to be 10,000 and then just went out and enjoyed the adventure all month long of looking for those who are looking for you, because now you really believe they're there and waiting for you. 10,000 would be you plus 2 others, all having the 3,500. Set your great goal at 7,000. You and one person both, did I say awesome goal? Awesome is that first one, 10,000. Set your great goal at 7,000. You and one other person both reaching district with 3,500. And make your good goal, that non-negotiable goal, the 3,500, promoting to district. And if you aim at awesome and fall short, you will hit the great or the good, but you might hit the awesome. It's totally, totally within reach. So I mentioned a minute ago using the daily method for success, or the 90 habits, 90 days to new habits journal. The daily action steps on these are really very similar. There's not a right and wrong one in my book. The strength of each one is that you're getting in the habit of doing each of these activities at least 5 days a week. Basically learning to set office hours and assigning ourselves the activities that count, even if those hours might come 15 minutes at a time, 30 minutes here, 20 minutes there. So I want to give, and actually, Fran, why don't you go on and just post in the chat the link to this. This is on our website. I'm sorry, this is on our Facebook group under files. You can just print those out. And then Fran will, and I will put the link to how to order the 90 days. If you'd rather have that one, I'll put that where I post the recording of this tomorrow. I want to give a call to action. Actually, I have 2 calls to action tonight. I'll do the second one at the very end. But my first one is this. In the 112 days from now to the start of GTC, choose 75 of them where you will do every activity on these lists. I will be honest, I have days where I look at it and go, oh, I missed these 3 things. And when I see a page like that, that day is not going to count as one of my 75. But if you have a day where you do some of it, but not all, please don't beat yourself up and say you failed. Look at the things that you did and say, wow, I did something for my business today. I mean, I did 5, 6, 7 things for my business. But if you really want to take it to the next level, commit to 75 days somewhere in these 112 where you'll complete the entire page. And I'm making this commitment right along with you. I encourage you to find an accountability partner for this, because you will have that extra motivation to tell them you did these 5 full days this week, instead of saying, oh, once again, I didn't complete the single day. It really helps if somebody else is keeping you in a real positive way accountable. By the way, on this daily method for success one, disregard where it says gold bag. I'll explain that another time. We don't do those anymore. So that is my little take a break point, and Fran is going to read the recognition. And let me see if any of the other Morgans got on, not the other group that is there. Okay, one Morgan is on, and I'm going to explain before we go into the recognition, as I'll try to see if I can do this and share the screen while I'm talking. There are 2 Morgan Andreas, and that is because they met, you could tell this better, Morgan, I think several years ago, because one of them noticed on Facebook or Instagram that they had the same name. And that is how they've connected and known each other for years, one in Pennsylvania, one in Colorado. So you're going to see on recognition from now on, Pennsylvania or Colorado after their names, so we can tell them apart. But we are so grateful to have both of you, Morgan, as part of Hope Dealers. And Morgan, Colorado is at Tara Brandsma's meeting in Denver. Tara is an ENVP who's become a great friend over the years. And as you know, we keep our meetings open, and I love that she is welcoming and recognizing Morgan tonight in Denver. So Fran, do you want to start here?
Sure thing. Thank you, Dina. Congratulations to all of you in qualification for district manager. Morgan Andreas in Pennsylvania, who's on the call, enrolled by Morgan Andreas in Colorado. Olivia Gaines, enrolled by Dina. Caitlin Bergen, enrolled by Olivia. And Carly Funkhauser, enrolled by Dina. You know that name. And congratulations to new district manager Morgan Andreas in Colorado, promoted by Courtney Lewis.
And Courtney, do you want to jump in and tell us a little, since Morgan can't be with us tonight?
Yes. So Morgan and I actually met on Instagram, and I feel truly blessed to have her as a friend and also work in this business alongside me. I'm super proud of her for Region District Manager in just 2 months. And she's also brought two amazing people into the business with her. And one is on this call, Morgan Andreas, which is amazing because Morgan is like the definition of a leader. She truly has the most genuine soul, and she just cares so much about people, and she's changed so many lives already. Morgan, I'm so proud of you. If you listen to this recording, and I can't wait to see what you're going to do with this business and also what this business is going to do for you.
Awesome. Thank you, Courtney. And all those kind things you said about Morgan, I could say about you. So I can't wait to meet you, Morgan. I understand that will be at GTC. So we're so excited that you're coming.
Oh, awesome. That's terrific. And we have another new district manager. Congratulations to Michelle Hawkins, promoted by Amber Fry.
And Amber, if you are on, speak now. Michelle, we so
We're
look.
here.
Oh, you're
We're
here.
here.
Yay.
Hi.
Hi.
We're taking a little pause from our gathering just to say
Awesome.
hello.
I'm so glad you're on. Congrats, Michelle.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you.
All right.
Do you want Michelle to share, or are you
I
just gonna-
absolutely do. I want to hear from you.
Okay. Hi, I'm Michelle Hawkins. My career is as a registered nurse. I've been a registered nurse for about 24 years now, and I've used Arbonne on and off for 6 ever since I reconnected with Arbonne through Amber. I always joke and say I was introduced to Arbonne before Amber was born, but she was just a toddler probably. So 6 years ago, I met Amber and I fell in love with the nutrition portion. I use the skincare on and off, so I finally decided to just delve in and choose everything Arbonne and join Amber. So I'm super excited.
I asked her 6 years ago and continue to ask her if she'd be open to taking a look. So you guys do not give up on the person that you see something in them. Like if you really think they would be amazing at this, this is a testament. Michelle was ready to jump in and hit the ground running and finish district manager in 1 month. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Do you want to share with them why you said yes? Why you decided to do the business?
Oh, I said yes because I, as a 51-year-old mother, wife of 33 years, mother to a 32 and a 30-year-old and grandmother to 5 babes, I'd always dedicated myself to everyone else, and I want to dedicate part of my life to me. And I also hope to have a beach home, and hoping that this will be the vehicle for that. So super excited.
Absolutely can be. And Michelle, I started my business the month before I turned 50. So pretty close in there, and best decision ever. And I am so happy to have you. And I met way back.
Yeah.
I even had your number in my phone. I'm like, how do I have Michelle's number in my phone? But anyway, it's amazing. You know, you stay and stay. It's what I was telling Amber. This is what happens when you stay the course, is that you were ready, and Amber was, right here on her way to Nation, ready to lead you. And congrats on launching a new consultant tonight too, Michelle.
Woo!
Yes, I
Look at
know.
that.
Yeah.
She's in here.
Oh my goodness. Can she get in here? I want to see her.
Come in here, scoot in here.
I'm coming.
Hello.
Hi, Melissa.
You see us?
Welcome and congrats on your business launch tonight. That is great.
Thank you. Thank you.
I am going to let Fran continue on the recognition. I'm so glad you all were able to get on the call. And the only reason I'm going to keep on rolling is we're going to start trying to join Kelly Greening-Thoburn, more commonly known as Kelly GT, has a call now that's open to everyone in Arbonne. Starts at 9. You all don't have to be on every one of those live, but I feel like it's a good time to be on it because I'm right here, and I'm just going to switch to the other Zoom and be on that live, which means I need to wrap up mine by 9 o'clock. So let's keep on going here. And Fran, why don't you read who all is coming to GTC?
Well, this is exciting, and I congratulate everyone who signed up to go and encourage you, those of you who haven't yet, not to miss it. It's a game changer for your business, and there's a statistic out there about your business growing by 33% after attending a GTC because you learn so much. So congrats to Morgan, Cheryl, Connolly, myself, Thomas, Shay, Amber, Courtney, Nadina, and Dina, all heading to Vegas soon.
Awesome.
They'll be here before we know it.
Come with
And
us.
congratulations to those of you who earned the consultant bonus, Olivia, Michelle, and Morgan. And those who earned the district manager bonus, which is Amber Fry, Connolly Stewart, Courtney Lewis, Dina Kretzer. And congrats to the area manager bonus earners, Amber and Dina. Cue the confetti for the tops in changing lives, which means you either sponsored a new preferred client over 150 and have a new consultant on your team. And look at this, 20 lives changed by Michelle Hawkins. Unbelievable. That is a new record, I think. I don't know. Did she break an Amber record?
Amber has a record of 34, so Michelle's coming very close.
She's coming close. Okay, that's right. So then also Michelle, Caitlin Bergen, Amber Fry, Morgan Andreas, Connolly Stewart, Dina Kretzer, all changed 5 lives or more. And those of you who changed 1 life or more, congrats to Olivia Gaines, myself, Tiha Lorian, Janet Benson, Mary Alice Vaughn, Kate Stone, Ann Maloney, Kayla Jablonski, Morgan Andreas from Pennsylvania, Thomas Deans, Rihanna Peasy, Rebecca Wooten, Sydney Willis, Jamie Stafford, and Courtney Lewis. And those who had the top districts were Amber Fry, Dina Kretzer, Connolly Stewart, and the same for top areas. Tops in sales and Perfect Brick. Top personal sales goes to Dina Kretzer, Connolly Stewart, and myself. Perfect Brick, Connolly, Amber, Michelle, Andreas. Isn't it
Oh, I
Morgan?
meant Morgan. I typed that wrong. It's Morgan.
all right.
I will fix that.
Morgan, Andreas, Colorado, and Dina. And those of you who did a 2,500 building block in your business, or Amber Fry, Connolly Stewart, Dina Kretzer, Michelle Hawkins, Morgan Andreas, and myself.
I got the Morgan right on that one as many times as I proofread this. All right, last one.
And now for Dina's incentives for her Hope Dealers. So if you had 3 new preferred clients with over 150 in sales, or ICs who did over 250, and a client who signed up for Replenish Me and 2,500 QV from your central QV and your PQV and new ICs QV, you get to go shopping in the brick store. So congrats to Morgan Andreas in Colorado and Amber and Connolly.
I earned it too, but I'm not doing this for myself. So thank you so much, Fran. And I am going to get the last bit of notes up here so that I can, well, or I'm not. Great. Aha. Okay. I have one more call to action as we close, because you hear me say all the time, the best product we have to offer is our opportunity. I know when I offer samples of the skincare, it will change their skin. I know the nutrition products are going to change someone's health, but this opportunity has the potential to change the life of the person I'm sharing it with. In January and February combined, there were a total of 10 new consultants sponsored in our nation. So that's an average of only 5 per month. I know together that we can change more than 5 lives per month. This month, we not only have the same life-changing opportunity to offer, but we have this promotion of district manager literally being on sale for about 50% off, a little more than 50, for almost 50% off. So let's think way bigger and recommit to being a hope dealer and sharing this hope freely with others. I'd love for you all to type in the chat how many lives you think we as a nation could change this month by offering this opportunity. And you know what? I cannot see in the chat from where I am. In fact, I don't. There's the chat. Okay, how many lives do you think oh my gosh, did Fran Babishak just say 50?
Do you mean consultants or preferred?
Consultants,
I thought you meant the whole nation, not me.
the whole nation, the whole nation.
So new
And no,
cons-
I mean, this is not counting preferred clients. There's going to be lots more preferred clients. But how
Okay.
many do you think we could change the new consultants? And I'm evaluating myself too, because if I put this out here, I sure better sponsor. Now, I didn't mean to. Oh, did you just change it to 25?
Well, I thought you meant preferred clients too. So
Okay. I thought you meant consultants and you were really going for it. And Cheryl, I love seeing that 30, Thomas 25, Fran 25. I had I would love to say, 50 and 100 and all that, but what I wrote in my notes was to go from 5 a month times 5 to say 25. I thought that would be an awesome goal for us for this month. And then when, not if, we do 25 new consultants how awesome would that be to go together and go 25 new Hope dealers that will be out there looking for those who are looking for them, waking up more sleeping giants than ever. I'm going to make a post. Let's go. I mean, if we go over 25, great. Maybe that awesome goal should be, let's do Cheryl's 30 as the awesome goal, because I like that you put that in there, Cheryl. Let's say that is the awesome goal, and 25 is a great goal, and we're not going to have a good goal. We're just going to aim for 30 and be happy if we hit anywhere between 25 and 30. I'm going to make a post about a joint commitment to change lives, and I want you to welcome each of your new consultants all month and in the comments of that post. And you think that it's easy for me to just throw something like this out there? It's not, because as soon as I say we're going to welcome our new consultants in the post, my thought is, you put this out there, you better have your name welcoming some new consultants into that. And so it's, the challenge is on for me, and maybe even more, pressure, but that's a good kind of pressure to have. So I'm going to close by quoting from a book that I highly recommend, The Miracle Equation by Hal Elrod. Many of you read his book, Miracle Morning. If you haven't read The Miracle Equation in the last year, pull it out again. I love this book even more as it's centered around the simple equation, very powerful equation, and that is unwavering faith plus extraordinary effort equals miracles. When you maintain unwavering faith in your dreams and give extraordinary effort toward your goals, that is how you create miracles in your life. All right, thank you, everyone. We're going to hop off, and I'm going to join Kelly GT's call, and I hope some of you will, or all of you will come with me. Good night.